What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video, and we're returning back to Destiny. Now, I did two reactions, I think, on Destiny and the game Destiny 2, but it was more of the Deep Stone Lullaby. I did reaction to the actual quest. Then I did the reaction to just the score, not the visual accompaniment of it. But we're going to go back to day number 1, the first game. What kickstarted all of this and craziness off from Destiny. We're going to react to Destiny's main theme, the first game. We're going to react to that. It's going to be a nostalgia trip. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, and in the comments down below, make sure you type what is your favorite Destiny moment that got you to love the game? What was the part of the Destiny game? Maybe you had it, you were playing it just to test it out, and something hooked you in, and you've played up until Destiny 2, the end of Destiny 2. So without further ado, my moment, but my moment is this scene here.
Death. Explain.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
But anyway, guys, let's just get into it. I love the build up. I really do. I like the build up of this. I did play Destiny 1 years ago when I was a wee little boy. I'm 23 now. I played Destiny when I don't know how old I was, but then I know I was young. Played it with a group of friends. And it's an awesome game. It had its problems, but I would take Destiny 1 over Destiny 2. It is what it is. But speaking of the soundtrack wise, the build up here, it's fabulous, man. It makes sense why this would be like 7 minutes, because sometimes some people are in that main theme for ages. It's kind of a little bit like Halo as well. Shocking, but yeah, Halo has a while to build up, with the and then that has about a minute before it kicks into the percussion of Halo. This really does fit the theme of Destiny in terms of a kind of military combat game. Even though it's a lot of times it's online, even though you have missions and there's a little bit of a campaign going on, ultimately it is a military game. You shoot into this would fit in that military kind of Save It Private Ryan. Just slow. So they've got a tremolo violin going off in the little bit of the background there. I'm going to be, guys, if you want to listen to it on your own. I'm breaking it down. This is what I do. So sorry for the pause in, but I find stuff like this interesting, and I'm just letting you guys know so you have more of a context to how these things are made. There's a tremolo going on in the background, and that's to build up the uncertainty tension building through this orchestra that's laying. It's so build up, then we get a string of just a tremolo, just something is occurring, something's bubbling underneath. Is that maybe a nod to a bit of the the lore, something bubbling underneath? I don't know, but see. Huh. This has to be better than the Deep Stone Lullaby, right? Like, this has to be better than this. Like, how they... Wow. Okay, let's bring it back. So they were building it up in terms of something underneath was lying. There's an underlying, like, tone. Something's about to erupt with the tremolo and the violin and a little bit of the cello as well. Going off. You have the tremolo kind of off in a little bit of in the background then in terms of the mix, and then a lot of the strings and the cellos was brought close, and then it just cuts off. There was a long riser that was probably like a sample that they put on, and they just stretched it, like they time stretched it, but it starts off as like a scream. It sounds like a scream, and then it just builds and builds and builds and builds, and then it just stops. And then we get some bells. We get some vocals. We get a choir going on, a female choir going on. It's very interesting how they set that up, because that's not where my brain was thinking. That's not where the jackpot was. I thought I was going to go into some percussion, some rock and roll. But I thought I was going to go into something completely different. But no, it just bells. It's really interesting, and I like it, because it's not what I would have thought. And even with this long silence, I was sitting there, and there's like at least 2 or 3 good just silence, and I'm just like, did I find the right video? And then it just comes in, ever so quiet again, like in the beginning, just the build up, ever so quiet. Wind, sorry. Which, that wind there is there because this is the loading screen for the original game. Before, obviously, all the other DLCs and stuff, obviously they changed loading screen for each DLC, but with this would have been the original loading screen. And there's a lot of sand, wind moves the sand, so it's kind of like building that atmosphere. bass going on. Okay, now the percussion's building. Male vocals for the lower. And then you hear that strings coming in now. Let's build it. Is that a harp? That's why I'm all full of like this part is. They still got the vocals going. I love the flute as well. Strings coming in. The use of vocals, guys, is amazing. So you have the highs, you have the lows, so all frequencies being held right now. I know the soundtrack was made after this game. I don't know, maybe because I've listened to it. But Abzu reminds me of that. The harp coming back in. So classic. Bells. Looks like it's bringing it full circle. Wow. What a fantastic soundtrack once again, ladies and gentlemen. But we are here. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, slap down in the comments down below what you want me to react to. And until my next video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.